Kaioh. He's back. He's back. What the? That's Kaioh. Oh my gosh. Hey, bro, this dude is a fucking horror villain, bro. Oh, this is badass. What is going on? Who is this woman? Hey, they gonna end episode 30 off with a fucking cliffhanger. Come on, bro. We're getting a slow build to, like I said, the tag team main event of Fist of the Northstar 2, which is gonna be Kenshiro and Shachi versus Yo and Kaioh. And episode 29 was basically episode 29. I ain't gonna lie, episode 29 was low-key scary, bro, because it was the aftermath of Shachi's father passing away. So they was burying him. Well, they didn't bury him, they put him on a boat, put him in the ocean. And just when you think everything's going to get back to normal, out of nowhere, Kaioh rises up from the ocean and just starts attacking. And of course, Shachi, he takes Kenshiro's body and he leaves with Leia. But you could see, you already knew Kaioh wiped out his men. So already off the jump, episode 29, it just started out as a survival episode. Like a whole survival episode, because you was trying to get away from Kaioh. Shachi, Leia, and Kenshiro, they head to like some underground water bunker to try to get away. Leia, she separates from him because Shachi's already carrying a dead Kenshiro, and she doesn't want to be like another burden in the way. You think Shachi and Ken are good? Out of nowhere, Kaioh comes again. And at this point, bro, I've told y'all before, I don't know if you guys thought I was joking, but I legit, out of all the villains in Fist of Northstar, Kaioh is the one villain that literally gives me fear, bro. Because this guy, bro, this guy is ruthless, bro. Like, even in episode 29, the beginning, when Shachi was running away, he had tears in his eye. He was just screaming, holding Kenshiro's. But that scene alone, it made you have fear, because I said Kaioh could still pop up. And guess what happened? Kaioh popped up again. He did. That's what he did. He popped up again. So Kaioh pops up again. Shachi and Kaioh, they're fighting until the so-called phantom of Kenshiro rises and basically rises Ken up. He has the glow eyes, but he also has a shadow behind him. That shadow looked like Rao, but it might have just been the Phantom of the Northstar, and that caused Kaioh to start to shrink. So that allows Shachi and Ken to get away. They said Kenshiro is dead in episode, but I don't believe it. The fact that he interrupted Kaioh with that Phantom just shows, like, if he's at a situation where it looks like it's life or death and he could die in this very moment, his spirit can just wake up and just deflect it. Because Kaioh was throwing his attack and Kenshiro's unconscious body was deflecting it with his spirit. And then episode 30, we finally got introduced to Kaioh's sister, Sayaka. And this came out of nowhere, because I'm like, wait, Kaioh has a sister? Kaioh has a sister, and guess what? The sister, Sayaka, is romantically linked to the second general, Yo. Before I found out that Yo was linked to Sayaka, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe because Yo and Ken are brothers, Yo is gonna switch on Kaioh at the last minute, and he's gonna join Shachi and Ken's side. But now that I know that Yo is linked to Sayaka, which is Kaioh's little sister, I feel like he's gonna stay loyal to Kaioh, because if he switches up, like, what does Sayaka think? Sayaka, Sayaka is the brother. Is the sister. She's gonna be like, I know my brother is doing something bad right now, but she even said in this episode, I believe that he will change eventually. That's what your sister's gonna do. They're gonna stand behind you. But yeah, the episode basically ended with Shachi and Ken getting stopped by Yo. Yo sees Shachi, the glare in his eyes. He sees the dead body in the coffin. Ken, I don't think he noticed that was Ken at first, but it wasn't until he let them pass. Something started impacting into him, and he was just like, wait, hold on, I know this person. This is the person that was in my memories when Shuke gave me back my memories. So he realized at the end of this episode that this is the enemy of the Northstar Lapis Lazuli. He's the main family. Like, he's the enemy between us. So the episode ended off like that. We don't know if Yo's gonna go back to Ken and Shachi and try to fucking take Ken out for good, or if he's just gonna still walk. I think he's gonna go back because, like I said, that demonic Northstar Lapis Lazuli that's inside of him, and also him realizing that Ken is the main threat. He gotta Yo's gonna take him out. But we're gonna see episode 31. We're gonna see. Until then, I am Sane Thoughts. This is the Sane Life. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode reaction. If you did, leave a like. I really do appreciate it. And until the next one, I'm out, bro. I love y'all.